I lost 3 stone in a year, and I didn't step foot in a gym, and I didn't use weight loss jabs. Here's how I did it. Now, the last time you seen me, it was January 2025, and this is what I said. Hi guys, I am in pyjamas. It's 9 o'clock at night. Just want to be comfy. Hope you don't mind. Also hope y'all are comfortable. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing my 2025 goals. So this is part 2 of getting my life together. So I have 3 main goals, and I've also got solutions to these goals, so I stick with it. Usually every year I set a goal and I don't stick to it. I think last year the only goal I stuck with was read 25 books. It's going to be hard reset. I'm not doing the same stuff I do every bloody year, and it's just not working, okay? It's not. The first goal is to become more positive and more mindful. To do that, I'm going to be journaling a lot more, be more present in my thoughts, be more mindful of how I'm thinking about myself and other people, and just trying to reflect on like how it's making me feel. And quite honestly, I can't be doing, I'm a negative Nancy, like the slightest inconvenience, that's it, it's the end of the world, I'm not doing it, I'm done, I switched off, and I can't be doing that anymore. I need to actually be present and enjoy the moment. And I'm also doing yoga, which has really helped me clear my mind at night. I'm also trying to reduce my screen time, so I've been using Screen Zen, and it's really helping, and I think reducing my screen time is also going to help me become more positive in life. My second goal is to get really healthy and get really toned up and fit. Ideally, I want to get down to 9.5 stone by the end of the year. I'm currently 11.5, which isn't bad, but it's just the way I'm treating my body. It's not really a weight issue, it's a health issue. You only get one body, you need to treat it well, and this is a year I'm really going to start being more conscious of how I'm treating my body. Like, I can't be going out binge and drinking at the weekend and then eating like 3 takeaways a week. Like, I just feel like shit. So to do that, I'm going to work out 3 times a week, doing cardio and stuff like that, stuff I really enjoy. I'm going to be extremely clean, drink lots of water. I have been drinking a lot of water, and I can already see the improvement in my skin, which is really good, because I mean, it's still very like acne prone because I can't keep my hands off my face when I'm at work, which I need to be more mindful of, but it is working and it is improving my skin. I want to do yoga and Pilates every day. My third goal is to save. Me and my boyfriend are planning on like getting a house in the future, and I've been trying to save last year and the year before, and I just keep dipping in my savings and it's not good. So I'm going to be very strict with my savings. I'm going to reduce the amount I go out, the amount I spend. So that's my 2025 goals. Well, hopefully we can come back next year and I have completed them. So yeah. I said that being 11 stone 3 was not that bad. That was a lie. I am a 5'1" girly, okay, I'm short. And being 11 stone 3 means I was very, very overweight. A ball hair away from being obese, okay? So it wasn't good. Now this wasn't me at my heaviest. I had been heavier before, but I never weighed myself. And that was August 2024. I've got a picture of it. I don't actually know how much I weighed then. I'm also very inflamed in the picture because I was very, very hungover. Probably, most likely. Was also on antidepressants at the time, and they were just making me very, very sick. My fiance sent me that photo, and he was like, "Oh, I don't ever remember you being this big, like after I'd lost all the weight." And neither did I. I don't ever remember me being that big. Obviously, like I knew I'd gained some weight, but it crept up slowly. Like it didn't happen overnight. So I didn't really pay attention to it. It wasn't until April 2025 that I took more weight loss and lifestyle change seriously. Obviously in January I wanted to start doing something, but I never actually did it until April. And it was because I'd seen my engagement party photos and my arms were huge and they've never been that big. And I just, like, I didn't feel good about myself at all. And I was like, something needs to change. Like, I knew in January something had to change. I wasn't liking how I was living my life. I was exhausted all the time. I was miserable. It was just not a good experience. So something had to give. Why I chose to lose weight. For me, it wasn't about losing weight. It was about getting stronger. It was about helping my mental health. I've always wanted to be muscly. Like, always. I never wanted to be skinny. I wanted to be, like, built, do you know what I mean? To start with, I made small changes. I stopped snacking as much. I started making sure that I was eating, if I wanted a snack, I was having fruit, or I would have a cup of tea if I wanted something sweet instead, because it curbed my cravings. Like, I did try and cut out sugar entirely. Don't do that, guys. It literally gave me such bad migraines. I was feeling weak. it was horrible. Like, I would not recommend. Now I just try and prioritise natural sugars, but I do eat like chocolate and have like stevia instead in my tea. So I've actually reduced the amount of sweeteners I have in my tea. I used to have like 3, now I have 1. I don't even take milk anymore, so bit by bit. Well, when I started, I was like skipping meals and all that. Don't do that, guys. It's not good for you. Now I actually eat breakfast. I never used to. But I can't get through the day. Like, I've been getting up before work and doing workout, so I literally can't get through the day without having breakfast. I'm starving come break time at work, so I need to eat now. I never used to eat breakfast at all, and I reduced the amount of takeaways I was getting. Like, I was getting like 2 at least a week. I cut that down to once a month, and when I do, like, back when I was in the midst of it all, if I was getting a takeaway, I would try and make a healthier choice. So instead of, if I was getting Chinese, instead of fried rice, I would get boiled rice. It does drastically change the taste of the food because obviously the fried rice adds flavour, but honestly, I quite like boiled rice. It means you can actually like properly taste whatever you're pairing it with. I didn't get fried food when I was out. Tried to get grilled, or if I was out, I'd try and, like, if I knew if the menu had calories, I would stick to my calorie deficit. Obviously, it's not 100% accurate, but it was just small changes like that that made the difference. I cut out fizzy drinks completely. And if I was having a fizzy drink, it'd be like maybe once a week, or if I really wanted one, I would have one if I had my dinner, and it would be like Pepsi Max, Diet Pepsi. Oh, Pepsi Max, don't know Pepsi Max. But it would be like all the sugar-free stuff. Like, it wouldn't be full sugar ever. I still don't take full sugar now, unless I'm like really, 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 really hungover, which is very rare now. Down drinking, try to only drink socially, which I've maintained that. I started drinking water. Now, I never used to drink water at all. I would have like 3 cups a day, and then I'd be fizzy drink with my dinner, and that would do me. No wonder I was so tired all the time. No wonder I had constant headaches. I got on a Walla, which really did make a difference. Like, look at her. She comes everywhere with me. I love her. She really changed my life. Every time you take a sip, like, it's crisp. Like, oh, I love when it flips on like that. It's always so crisp. It's always cold. Like, obviously, if you've got a water bottle, don't buy a new one, because that's just a waste. Like, use what you've got. But this actually made me drink more. Like, I actually look forward to drinking water, because I know it's always going to be fucking cold when I drink out of it. I've always got it on me. And it was an investment. Like, I knew I wasn't going to get another one after this. Like, my sister had one. And every time I took a drink at hers, I'm like, oh my god. She's like, yeah, I know. So I don't think I would have gotten one if my sister hadn't had one. But honestly, life changing. I love her. Love her. Like, I know at the start of the video I said I hadn't stepped out in the gym, but that didn't mean I didn't work out. I'm quite lucky that my mum had weights and my fiance had weights, and I didn't need to go to the gym, and I don't think, like, I can't afford to go to the gym right now, and at the time we were saving up for a house, like, I couldn't afford to go to the gym then either. So I'm just working out from home, and I'll continue to work out from home. In May of 2025, I started Couch to 5k. Now, it didn't take me the 9 weeks to complete it. It took me way longer. Listen, I was just taking my time with it. I did restart. There was 2 weeks where I didn't do it at the very beginning, and I had to basically restart the whole thing. And then there was like weeks where I didn't do it at all. So, like, I was taking my time with it, but I think I really started to get into it, like, really clear my mind. And obviously, you're just focusing on the breathing and the music, so you're not really thinking about anything. And it really did help my mental health completely. Like, it made me just turn off for a little bit, which was really good, because my brain never shuts the fuck up. It's constant noise in there. It's constant. And I did work on my mental health quite a lot, and I think starting to exercise and drinking water and eating healthier really did contribute to my mental health getting better. Like, when I was a teenager, people tell you, going outside every day, drinking plenty of water, eating healthy, and exercise will help your mental health. I used to think, fuck that. That sounds like a load of pish. I can't be arsed. I don't even want to get in my bed and shower, let alone go for a fucking walk. Are you joking? Which is very true when you're not well in the head. Like, that's the last thing you can think about. You're just trying to survive the day, let alone fucking get up and go for a walk. You don't. But forcing myself to do this stuff really did help. Like, I didn't want to do it. Like, I could quite easily just go back to the way I was. Quite easily. Like, I know I would do it in a heartbeat. But I know I need to maintain this. Like, this is a lifestyle change. I can't go back to the way I was. I was miserable. I hated my existence. I was constantly exhausted. All I did was sleep, work, eat, and sleep. And drink occasionally at the weekends. But when I did drink, I was getting black out drunk. There was no need for that. Crazy. I also began to walk every day. Like, obviously, before I started this, I was walking every day anyway. I was walking to and from work because I don't drive. And I'd never will drive. I don't want to be on the road ever. You joking? Passenger princess for life. I walk every day. Like, even now I get my at least 8,000 steps a day. At least. My poor fiance was getting forced out on walks at the weekend and all that. I mean, even now I'm like, do you fancy going on a wee walk? He's like, no. I'm like, okay, I'll get myself there, fuck's sake. Walking every day. Just small steps at a time, guys. That's what it really takes. I was also watching Honey Bison, Shakara Transformations, Angelica Unfiltered, and Lot Lifts. These creators really helped me stay on track. They're very brutally honest, and I needed that. I needed the facts. I didn't need, like, oh, if you do this, like, blah, like aesthetic videos. No, I needed facts, and I needed, this is how you do it. And it's not pretty and it's not nice, and sometimes you don't want to do it, but this is how you get better. I started lifting weights. I don't know why I didn't start lifting weights from the beginning when I wanted to be muscly. Listen, I fucking hate it. I still hate it. Like, especially leg day, I cannot abide it. It's physically torture to me. I hate every minute of it. But it helps me get my anger out, actually, sometimes, like when I'm overwhelmed or annoyed at anything. Lifting weights really does help with that. I was doing it sporadically, not really doing the right things. I was doing circuits, full body circuits, but not focusing on muscle groups. And I spoke to a coach, and she basically said to me, you need to work till failure. Work past the point that where it's getting uncomfortable. Keep going, don't stop. And prioritise muscle groups. Like, don't just be doing full body circuits all the time because you're not really getting the full benefit of it all, which really helped. And she was like, you should probably be doing it more than what you are, because I was only doing like once, twice a week. So she said, like, take it 4 times a week and you'll start to see results. Hello, it is Editing Lucy here. And Paula gave me this advice for free. We had a really nice chat on call. And she added me to her Facebook group, which was really, really helpful. And you can see other people on their journey too. And then she sent me a link to a Teams meeting that they had for specific questions that I'd asked her. And she went through all that with me. So that's what I did. Obviously, I started prioritising protein. I still struggle to get my protein goal. Like, see, to be honest, I'm not a big meat eater. Like, I'm actually not really, I just can't be bothered. I'd rather eat fucking carbs. This is the problem. But this week the past 2 weeks, I've really actually locked in and get my protein goal again. Like, I was meeting it back in the day. Like last year I was meeting my protein goal. But now, I'm back to struggling with it again. It's not even that difficult to meet your protein goal. I just don't really keep meat that much, to be honest. That's the problem. I need to do it. This is how the muscles are built. Now I lift 3 to 4 times a week. I don't particularly like it. I prefer doing upper body than lower body. Leg day is a bitch. I fucking hate it. See, if I could never do it again, I never would. But my arse is flat. Well, it's better now. I don't know why I thought when I lost weight I would still have my boobs and still have my arse. They disappeared. My boobs have come back. Thank fuck. And I've been building my arse. But holy moly. Was I flat and saggy? Yes. In January 2026, I decided I was going to do 75 hard. No, I would not recommend doing this at all. It was very, very difficult. And like being in the UK, we love a good drink. So being sober for 75 days and having all these events or like family things or like friends having like doing stuff usually involves alcohol, and being the sober one there was very difficult. Even now that I've reduced the amount of drink, I still find it difficult to be the only sober one. Like if I don't really fancy a drink or if I only want to have one or two, I get the FOMO. I'm like, oh, I want to be buzzed. The reason I did it how hard is I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it and I'm disciplined. And I could do it. Was it torture and horrible and I wanted to kill myself? Yeah. As long as I did 2 workouts a day, I wasn't that fussed. I was including my walk, which is probably cheating, but I was including my walk from work, like, or to work as part of my outdoor workout. Some of the days, because it took me 45 back when I lived with my mum and dad. It took me 45 minutes to an hour to walk home. Some of the days, um, just depending on how fast I walked. So I was using that as a workout, and I'll show you the photo before and after. So it did make a drastic difference in how toned I looked and how muscly I'd gotten, because I was so hyper fixated on meeting my protein goal and building muscle. So it really did make a change, because I was plateaued before I did 75 hard, and I was literally stuck at the same fucking weight. I was stuck at 9 stone 10 forever. Like for a good 3 months, I could not get out of this weight. 75 hard really did push me out of that weight and really helped me gain muscle. Obviously, at the end of it, my boobs had disappeared and my arse was gone. But I think that was because of how quickly I literally had lost quite a bit of weight in 75 days, because of how strict I was. And I think that's why they just looked so sad. So I'll insert clips of me before and after. I can feel you everywhere, like a shadow, like a fever, looking for a getaway, no escape, I'm going deeper. I can't fight my way out, I can't fix my broken heart. If you could only let me go, our love turned into a walnut. This heart, I ain't coming back. If I win or lose, I don't even mind. Now I'm maintaining my weight. It's been 4 months since I got to my goal weight, and I'm steadily sitting between 8 stone 1 to 8 stone 3. I'll insert my progress pics. I've been consistent with my workouts, running twice a week and lifting 3 times a week and walking every day. And it's actually been easier than what I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be so difficult, especially when me and my fiance moved in. I thought I would just be like, no, I can't be arsed. And there is days where I'm like, nah, I can't be arsed. But I just force myself to do it anyway, because I'll regret it if I don't. I also thought I would fall back on my bad eating habits when we moved in together. But I realised I can just say no. And I've also started to know what full feels like. Before, I thought full would meant like being so full that you're physically in pain. And you like, that's what I thought full felt like. That's not what full feels like. I'm now comfortable and I know when I'm full. And I could be like, no, I don't need to finish that food. Even if I really, really want to. That tastes bloody brilliant. If I'm full, I'll fucking stop eating. I never, ever used to be that. I used to eat to the point I felt sick and was literally hitting the woke. YouTube's so bad right now for fucking... But I used to Hinge, just change the H with a B quite a lot back in the day. I think often it was through boredom, but other times I would be in a frenzy, and it was the only thing that soothed me. Like, what the actual fuck? And the guilt I would feel afterwards was crazy. I've only done it once since losing weight, but I didn't let it ruin like my week. Like, I didn't go back into the cycle. I just put it behind me. Yeah, I felt fucking rotten and guilty and terrible, but I was just like, just move on from it. It happened. We won't let it happen again. Also, journaling really did help me throughout my journey. It helped me keep on track, helped me write down any emotions I was feeling. If I was overwhelmed with everything, it just cleared my head. And if I was really overwhelmed, I would just go for a run. Like, this has changed my life, and I'm hoping to stick to it. The reason I think I've stuck to it so well is because I'm getting married next year and I have something to work towards. I need to have constant goals. I have coping mechanisms now, which I never used to have. Like, obviously, I do rely on fitness to help clear my mind or journaling. But see, just getting outside and going for a walk, it is so beneficial for clearing your head, honestly. Obviously, last year, when I had a sweet treat, I feel pure guilty about it. But now I'm just like, oh, it's just a wee sweet treat, like, it's fine. So that's also changed. But that's because I was like deep into like losing the weight. I was so focused on getting stronger, that if I fell off track even a little bit, I would get so annoyed at myself. But life happens, just killing me at hand. It's not that deep. It literally isn't that deep. Obviously, you just don't let it. Like, if I have one bad like thing, I can't be like, oh, that's me. I can just be bad all day. No, you just had one wee thing. That's it. Okay, let's move on. So what's next? For me, it's to maintain my weight and probably build some more muscle. I think I would get more definition if I lost like 3 or 4 more pounds, but I don't want to. I'm quite happy at the weight I am, and I'll just keep building muscle. Continuing to set short-term goals will also help me keep on track, because I like to have, I like to meet goals. I like to be like, oh, I've completed something, I've done something. Like, doing all this when I've done help, like setting goals for myself and actually meeting them. Like, I've met all my goals I set in January 2026. Even January 2025, I've met all those goals by the end of the year. And I've met all my goals already for 2026. And I'm so happy. Like, I feel so fulfilled with life right now. And I've never felt like that before in my life. I've never felt fulfilled. Just by what I'm doing in my personal life. Setting short-term goals will help me stay motivated. I'm planning on getting a bit more flexible and a bit stiff, you know, and I want to get my splits by next year, so I can do the splits at the dance floor at my wedding. Are you joking? Hilarious. Just mad job at the splits. Can you imagine? Brilliant. 10 out of 10 performance. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, having my wedding next year has helped me stay on track, and I can't go back to the way I was, and I don't think I ever will. I was miserable, and I never want to be like that again. I have gotten stronger physically, mentally, and emotionally. And if I'm hoping that this isn't going to inspire you, or if you're on your journey to help you stay on track, like, everyone can do it. You can do it. It's not just about losing weight, it's about getting healthier and better mentally. And this has honestly been life changing for me. Yeah, it is difficult at times, but small steps, small changes will completely not reroute, but what's the word I'm looking for? It will just completely change your life, honestly. I hope that I can stay consistent with the filming, which is also part of one of my goals now. I've done my half year evaluation, and I have reset goals. Well, not reset goals, made new ones, because I was like completing my goals for the year. I didn't think I would get this far so far, but here we are. So my goals for the year is to be consistent with my writing, be consistent with my filming, and become more flexible. So I hope we can stay on this journey. I'm going to hopefully start talking about books and fitness and all the things that I like doing. Hope you enjoy this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long to get to it. Thanks for watching, and bye!